So hello and welcome to this UPX Club video. Today we're going to be taking a look at how to use the site, how to enter our free draws, how to win your properties, your UPX, how to boost your UPX earnings throughout using the site, and just give you a general basic idea so that when you come to the site you know what you're doing and how it works. So obviously you sign up, register for your account, sign into the website. I'm pretty sure you're all perfectly capable of understanding how to do that, so we'll move on from that. So you end up here on the landing page. It's just some information about the site, what we offer, what we're trying to do, what we're about. You click over here onto your little profile icon. This will bring you to your profile. This is one of the main ways that you'll earn credits through the site, and also use it to gain exposure for your projects, your property sales, anything you're doing within Upland, and maybe anything what you're doing outside Upland that you think people will be interested in. Pardon me. So we're basically creating a sort of social community that works together and uses its power community to create free prizes for anyone. You can enter our draws if you're an executive, if you're a director, if you're a pro, if you're an Uplander, if you're a visitor. But what we're trying to do is we're trying to create that value that didn't exist before. And the way we create that is by sharing our revenue that the site generates. So you guys all coming on the site, you're posting this, you're posting that, posting your new property for sale, you're putting your business up, you're letting people know about your Upland projects or projects out with. You're chatting on the forums, you're getting suggestions, you're debating different things. All the time you're earning a small amount of credits, and all the time you're generating revenue to create these free prize draws, which then allow players to win properties or UPX, and future Spark and future will be bringing a really fantastic service which will allow you to take what you have earned through the rewards and credit system, and maybe you just want to withdraw it and you just want your UPX and you just want to go and play the game. Or maybe you want to take it and you want to put it into our interest earning blockchain solution, which will be completely transparent, it's run through the blockchain. You know what I mean? We don't, personally, we won't be, we'll be administering it, but it's taken care of all by blockchain, so everything's transparent, fair, and easy for everyone to understand. That's going to be a great feature. It's going to come quite a bit forward down the line because we actually have to build the site up first. But once we get that will be there for you, and I think you guys will absolutely love it when it comes along, and I think that you'll probably will want to be putting credits, exchanging them for tokens to enter these interest gaining draws. So there's quite a bit to come, down the line. I'll also be deploying a token, ERC20 token, but that's separate from this. It won't be used. It might be used for something on this site, because it will be the Digi Industries service token, so it will be used for our sites under the Digi Industries family. Do you know what I mean? It's and all of these sites will have a focus on empowering the users and helping the users to gain value and to improve their Upland life, their real life, their real life. Didn't they quite get that right, did they? But yeah, so we've got maybe another 2 or 3 projects under construction that will link into this, but they're kind of in the background. This is the main one right now because we want to be able to hit a certain amount of goals for this website. One of them being is, you know, retaining new users. One of them being is helping people who are stuck on the sideline, who see the potential here and they see the vision and they have the passion, but they just don't have the funds to enter into the game. And I want to be able to bring that to them. Not me, all of us. Because this is an all of us thing. Do you know? All of us can create that value, that revenue, and hand it to these players and allow them to become invested in the game. And if you do that, I think you'll find that, right, they might make a small purchase of $5.99 because now they've got their stuff, they've got a few things, they're building their UPX, and they're now more invested in the game. Now, a lot of bigger players will probably be saying, well, I'm not going to come to this website, I'm not going to enter the draws, you know. They're too low value, the properties are not, you know, high enough quality, etc, etc, etc. But what I would say to players who are in that mindset is this whole project really is aimed at retaining all of those new players so that they're there in the game, the ecosystem is growing. When you want to cash out your properties, there's someone there to buy them. You know, because every user lost, whether it's 1 or 1,000 or 10,000, that's a hell of a lot of value. So if we can all work together, larger players as well have got 60,000, 100,000. If you're invested that much in this game, you really want to try to do everything you can to support bringing those new players and helping to build them up. And that is what we're offering here. But we're not just offering the opportunity to like strengthen your investments and strengthen the project. We're offering an opportunity for everyone to also build their community connections, you know, get exposure out there for their projects, for their properties they're selling, for anything it is that they want to do. You know, I think it's a great way for them to get in front of a very targeted amount of Upland users, get your properties, your projects out there, start your groups. There's multiple ways we can help you to sort of get your project across to users. Obviously when we have a higher user number, at the moment we have quite a small user number, but and that'll take time to grow. You know, it will take time to grow. I know that because I've made sites like this before, right? And it takes time. It can take 6 months to start getting a decent amount of people coming through. But we've been working not just at the moment, we're pulling people from the Upland Discord, we're pulling them from like Instagram, Twitter, but we'll be focusing really on search traffic, you know, grabbing that search traffic for expanding the user base. We want to have a good section on the site that explains everything Upland for new players, so they have a good understanding of what they're getting into, that this is gamified investing, it isn't a pay to win game. And also we've got another couple of groups on the internet I know it exists that I'm, you know, somewhat in the community that once I put this out to them, especially like the compers groups, and the compers are like basically people that just spend their time, it's like a hobby, they spend half an hour, 30 minutes, 40 minutes a day, they go around all the sites that offer free prizes, free draws, free everything, and they just enter, and they enter a lot of them. And you know, if you enter a huge amount of prize draws, free prize draws, the chances are, you know, you're increasing your chances to win. So you know, you eventually end up winning prizes. So I'll be bringing a lot of these people across Shoe into the system as well, but I'll also be interested in like getting these people interested in Upland and understanding, you know, what is it about digital land, what is it about virtual worlds, what is it that could be so rewarding. And I also want to roll them into the interest pool, and there'll be a lot of things going on. But you know, how can I put this? You know, I make these sites because, well, I've been a single parent for 11 years, and you know, I found crypto a long time ago in 2012, and I was pretty poor then, really poor, extremely poor, even for United Kingdom, ridiculously poor. And I just couldn't get involved. I was on the sidelines, and I could see all these opportunities, and I could see how fantastic they were, and I just didn't have the funds to be able to get involved in them. And if I had, I would have made a lot of money, you know. So that's why I started doing sites like this. And the previous site I did was for crypto, and it went very well for everyone. And I'm sure today, after the recent halving and the recent major increase in price of most of the coins, I think they will be sitting pretty happy that they joined this site. At the time, a lot of people would laugh at them and they'd say, oh, you're just competing for 40 cents. Do you know? You're just competing for $1, you're just competing for $5. It's only $15. Who's got time to bother with that? Well, all those people there, they were all people like me. They could see the vision, they could see the potential, they just didn't have the funds to get in. So they came here and they earned their funds, and I'm pretty sure they're laughing all the way to the bank on this day today. You know, after the latest halving and the huge surge, the supply shock and everything, those people will be sitting there very, very happy with what they earned. It wasn't much at the time, but they understood. You know, crypto's not about, oh, what is it worth now? What is it worth tomorrow? What is it worth in a week? Do you know what I mean? It's, yeah, you have to have more vision than that. You have to be looking much further. So, I mean, I'm going to bring in free crypto draws. It might be within the site, you know, win Link, win BTC, win Cardano, win T-Fuel, win gas, win ARC, win, you know, if we could do every cryptocurrency. If we've got the people here, the revenue's generated, and we just give you the revenue back as prizes. It's well worth it being here. And I might do that. I'll either run it through this site, or I will just create, you know, a kind of sister site for this, and you will be able to, you know, do your stuff here, and then do your stuff on the other site, you know, enter your draws there, and then even you might want to put your crypto into the interest pool from your winnings, you know. But we're building something here that's supposed to empower our users. Do you know what I mean? But the only way we can do that is by gaining the power of every single UPX club member, and gaining the power of every Upland community member coming across, even if you're not bothered about winning the you know, the draws, the 20k UPX, the 5 daily earnings, the gold credits, the emeralds that will help you to get in early access to the newer features. If you're not interested in any of that, just coming across, making a couple of posts, having a few friends, you know, It's all you need to do, because you're there generating revenue. You're there helping to build it. You're there making that revenue for all of these players that desperately do want to engage in this project but can't. And that's what's at the heart of the project. That's why I've made it. It's not something that's supposed to enrich me. Do you know what I mean? It's not something that's supposed to... I mean, if we go forward down the line and it goes really well, and you know, we get a good amount of users, and I say, right, we've got a good amount of users, we've got good engagement on the site, boom, let's give them free crypto now. Because we can take that power here and shift it within the free crypto site, and now you can start earning free crypto. That's something you're going to love, because at the moment, you know, as we start up, well, I don't know, it depends on the amount of users we have, but I used to be giving away £400, £500, £600 in a month. Do you know what I mean? And that's... people were happy to get that. Do you know what I mean? And imagine how much that's worth now to those people. So it's all about building value for everyone. Do you know what I mean? I want to help people. That's why I'm doing this. At the moment it's costing me money. It'll probably cost me money for the first 6 months. Because I have to fund it, I have to give the prizes away, I have to give the UPX away, I have to pay for the hosting, I have to do all the work. Do you know what I mean? So there's a lot. It's not that great a deal for me. It may be in the future, and only you guys can make it a great deal for you by using it. Do you know? Anyway, a short video about how to use the site, and I think I've managed to blabber on for nearly 20 minutes or something, but here we go. So this is your profile. You can fill in your information yourself about me. There's a whole load of information you can include in here. You can create your own groups if that's something you're interested to do. We've got badges, quests. Obviously I don't have any friends on this testing account. Friends will appear here. You've got all your information on here, your groups, blog posts, forums, photos, your videos, credits, badges, quests, and ranks, and your messages. So you can instant message people. Take a look at the instant messaging. So here we are. I think I might need to do some updating on this. Start a new conversation. Right, so Nino probably wonder why I'm... You know what, I'll just message myself. I don't think El Nino would mind actually, but you know, he's probably going to be wondering what the hell is this. Test mess. Hello. Oh yeah, I can't remember what my username is. It's because I migrated the site and it all got changed. El Nino. Can we get El Nino? Is this not working correctly? Oh no, it is. Oops. There we go. So there's multiple ways for you guys to earn throughout the site, and it will be a very small amount you'll be earning at the start. In fact, right now at this moment, the credit system really, apart from UPX, if you've got UPX, that UPX is yours. It's worth what it says, UPX 1-to-1. At the moment, until we get users coming through and we get a couple of months of sort of feedback on the revenue, where we can set, you know, the fiat conversion of what each of our credit types are worth, and so we're working through that at the moment. But there is the free draws to provide value, 20k UPX draw to provide value, the daily earnings UPX draw to provide value. So all the UPX you gain there, that'll be yours. Nothing's going to change with that. These credits, however, the conversion rates and everything, because we'll be allowing you to convert different credits to different credits. Like you might want to convert some of your gold into gems or emeralds to get access to an early access to a new feature. And we also, the payout rates, we need to have them match what the revenue is. With this site, it'll run at a loss, then it'll break even, and it'll probably break even for quite a while. And as more users start to grow and we start to build the numbers, we'll get access to better sources of revenue and more sources of revenue. And then, it'll probably start to run at a very small profit. For me, very small profit. Most of that will just go straight back into the site. Go back into other projects to bring more value to you guys. It's not a project for me that I'm looking to make money from. Do you know what I mean? Break even for me is fine, as long as it's serving the purpose of retaining, growing, helping new users, helping people that can't get in because they just don't have the ability, the funds, whatever it is. As long as it's doing that and it's breaking even, I'm happy. If it makes a small profit, I'm even happier. But that's how it will be. So we have to work out this first. We have to and the only way to do that, unfortunately, is to get users into the site, get them using the platform, and work out what kind of revenue they're generating, and then obviously calculate that down. Because when we come into our badges area, as you can see, you've got a whole load of different badges that are achievable, and you've got a whole load of credits that you'll be paid for achieving these badges. Platinum users, it's posted on their more than 1,000 posts on their profile. A gold user, 500 posts on their profile. Obviously, these will be updated. They might even just get changed to UPX. Some of them will get changed to UPX. Probably the higher tier ones will have a UPX reward attached to them. And there's a lot of different badges. There's some badges like the Crazy Scientist Beta Tester can only be admin awarded. El Nino's won that because he has, and Juiced will be winning that. These are two people that are really engaged with me, really helped me out, just taking time to come over, chat with me, suggest things, point things out to me that aren't quite how they should be, and I really appreciate that. And those users that earn that Crazy Scientist badge, I got something special for them further down the line to show my appreciation for that. So there is a lot of badges, just, and we'll be adding in more badges. We've also got our cup system, so this is a great way for people. These will be based on community competitions, so it could be anything. It could be sell the most properties to UPXCLUB. It could be go into the game and, like what Upland runs at the moment, complete some different tasks, and whoever wins the badge, they win the prize, they win the amount, so, but that'll come up slightly forward down the line. Once we sort of get ourselves up and running, we can start running these competitions as well, so that'll be a good chance for people. And depending on the revenue, prices could be higher and higher and higher and higher, and there'll be times where I'll throw some money in for these prizes just to bump it up a bit for you guys. Do you know what I mean? I'm quite happy to do that. We then have the quests, and the quests basically are linked into the same things, but linked into how you're unlocking your badges. You're eventually going to be making progress towards your quests. El Nino there, for example, successfully sent 5 friend requests. Send a friend request 5 times. Boom, he's done it. He's won the quest. He's got 40 emeralds but that'll change because emeralds are going to be quite rare. I mean, there's still quite a bit of working out to do with the credit system, but I will hope that you guys can understand that it's only possible to do that once we actually get the revenue numbers in. You'll have people using the site, get the revenue numbers in, and see how we're going to be able to split that up. And even if that means majority of revenue gets split up through this model, because I think this is the fairest way. You know, I want people not just to win nice prizes, but I want them also to be gaining a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. And when you do hit your prize in UPX and it takes you over the withdrawal threshold, you withdraw your UPX, you know, and you get all what you've rewarded for. You know, the more you use the site, the more you're active on the site, the more points you're going to get awarded, because the more revenue you're generating. It's very, very simple. Then we have our ranks. Ranks again, they offer you no prizes, but they're quite a cool thing to have to show your status within the community. Over here on the left hand side in that sidebar we have our blog, where you can read about any new news, or not. This will be filled with Upland news as well. I've been kind of really run off my feet at the moment, so I've only managed to get 2 blog posts out so far, but we'll get more blog posts out discussing a lot of different things, you know. Forums, something that you guys might like. It's a nice place to chat, nice place to continue to earn your UPX and your credits and your gems, and you can post, you know, your metaverse projects, your community projects, post whatever you like within reason. You know what I mean? If there's anything ridiculous, we'll just remove it. If there's anything really ridiculous, we'll just remove the people. So a good chance to sort of earn UPX whilst just discussing different things. We've got some information in here about how to get started, chance to introduce yourself, say a little bit about yourself. We've got our community projects, so everyone can post their community projects free. Of course, the site is about supporting community projects, and there may be times where we offer, you know, a paid advertising service that's maybe a slightly more prominent than the activity feed, you know, so it's there, it's not getting lost down electricity. And it will be cheap as chips for our members, do you know what I mean, our club members. Upland news, community hangout, just go in there, talk whatever the hell you want about. Then we've got our free lotto draws. So here's our draws. We've got a 22,000 UPX giveaway at the moment. We've got this daily pays 5 UPX, right? So this card in game, it pays like 31.23 a month UPX. And what I'm saying to people is, right, you could go and buy a card and it pays you 31.23 a month, or you can just pop here each day, enter the draw, and if you win, you win 5 UPX. In 30 chances, you've got a chance to win 150 UPX, you know, throughout the month for yourself. I think that's pretty good. It's also paying out 50 winning places at the moment, so your chance of winning is pretty high. This really is pretty high. 50 places. Do you know? Build it up. Build up your balance. When we win a bigger draw, or you get over a certain amount, and we're yet to decide on that, because I don't want to be swapped with withdrawals, because withdrawals, well, they might not have to be done manually. Actually, I'm looking at a way, because there's no way to transfer UPX within the game at the moment, which is really shoddy. I'd really like to see that feature, even if it has to be for verified accounts, that they can transfer UPX or transfer properties, even with a small fee, but not, do you know, at the moment, if you're transferring a property for, you know, the lowest you can, 1000 UPX, I think that's the lowest, then, you know, you can possibly end up in the Upland jail. So at the moment, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pay out UPX through PayPal, so I probably should be able to automate that process. So when you want to make a withdrawal of your UPX, it will calculate it to the correct amount in US dollars and pay that out to your PayPal account, and you can then go over to Upland and buy your UPX. Or, I mean, I prefer people buy their UPX, you know what I mean? But if you just want to keep the money and buy yourself a takeaway or a pizza or whatever, you know what I mean? It's your value. You can do what you want with it. But I would hope that people would go to UPX. It's the whole point of the site, and it's another reason why I'd say this to the Upland team: give us an ability to do this. Just verify us or something. Have some verification system where you can say, right, we know this user is running XYZ, we know that they need the blah 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 blah, they're verified, they've passed the verification process, they can keep an eye on us, have a look now and again, see what we're doing. If we're doing anything dodgy, unverify us, put us in the jail. But we're trying to build we're trying to build for Upland, you know what I mean? And the project, sometimes the official projects, I think they miss a really good opportunity because they kind of don't engage properly with their communities. You've got a whole load of people who are basically working for free for you to try to expand your project and try to get it successful. And I think it's a really good idea for these projects to engage with people and really, try to bring them the value and the tools that they need. Anyway, so we're going to talk about entering this draw. So we're going to remove this lucky dip number at the moment because it doesn't seem to be working. So to pick a number, this is your choice. Instead of having them automatically given to you, you can pick. You've got tabs up here, it's alphabet letters, so you can see these are all the tickets that are still available. Tickets that have been purchased are here. We only have 2 entries in this draw, do you know what I mean? So it's a great chance to win. And then we just click participate now. Oh wait, we have to pick a number. We'll take 35. Participate now. What? Am I already entered in this? I might be entered in this as a tester and I have to actually remove my entry. Oh dear God. Right, let's try entering one of the other draws. Of course it would go wrong. Yeah, I think I possibly entered in that draw for testing, and I'll have to remove myself from it. I will remove that account from the draw before it happens. I'm not going to try and win my own lottery. That would be good. Right, let's see. You have bought a ticket for this lottery, yeah. Looks like I've entered all the lotteries here. Let me see. Okay, we've got Todd Hill Collection property here. I think I managed to mint it. It's a fresh mint as well. So it's actual fresh mint. I think I minted it for 7,584. And I think to get it gone quite quickly, you could get about $23 out of that for a quick sale. So that's a pretty decent opportunity for people there. Right, so it's added it to my cart and it will be reserved for 5 minutes so someone else can reserve or buy the same ticket. So your ticket's reserved. Click on view cart. Here's your ticket. It's costing 20,000 gold, which everyone has been airdropped the gold for these draws, so you don't really need to sort of mine gold by completing badges or quests. Do you know what I mean? You've got the gold there. Just want you to enter. Proceed to checkout and pay using gold credits. It tells us our current gold credits, our required gold credits, and our gold credits after purchase. Pay using gold credits and place your order. There we go, your order has been received. You have ticket number A22 for Staten Island, Toddit. I don't know how to say that. I'm Scottish. Hill Collection. So if you come up here to this cogwheel, you have basically all the areas this that you can manage your groups, your profile, your social, your notification, your messages, your friend requests, all your account info. You can delete your info, you can delete your account, change your password, a whole load there. This is when you're running groups, you can accept people, invite people, administrate all your group. And then we've got the shop, we've got the dashboard, downloads. There's no downloads available at the moment, but there will be possibly downloads coming, or there will be I'll be basically selling my NTFs. They're audio NTFs. Addresses, and that needs to get removed because we don't want your address. Do you know what I mean? I don't need your address. I'm not sending anything physical at the moment anyway. Your account details. So anyway, if you pop into orders, I can see that I have purchased on June the 3rd gold 100 for one item. I click on view. It's going to show us that I have bought ticket number B21 in the 20,000 UPX draw. So I know that I've got my tickets. It says processing, the status will change after the draw is finished to completed. So you don't have to worry about that. If you've done everything that we've just gone through, you're in the draw. Right, I think that's going to wrap it up for this video. It was quite a long one. I will make more videos to go in depth how to do everything in your profile pretty soon, but I think this video sort of dragged on for long enough at the moment. Look what's happening with this. It's just not loading. We'll give that a like or a heart. Love it. Let's see if we can get this members on. Oh, it's refusing to load. Looks like I've got some work to do. Fix this. Right, well anyway, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope that it's helped. I hope it's helped you understand what we're about here at UPXCLUB and what we're looking to achieve. And I hope to see you in the draws, guys, and just basically using the site. And that's it. Legacy Digi, CEO out.